Well, good morning. This is my second vlog. The other one went over pretty well. Again, this is OneNationUnder.info, and I just want to get something off my chest about driving in California. It's terrible. There's a lot of people out there that don't know how to drive, and that bugs me. Whenever you're getting on the freeway, I should not have to slow down for you. Maybe a little bit. That's okay. Whatever. But if you're getting on the freeway at 45 miles an hour, no, that's bad. And the reason why you're doing it is because they have the stupid lights there. Whose idea was that? What a waste of money. First of all, it wastes my gas because I have to punch it to get up to 65 miles an hour so I can merge. Look up the definition of merge. And that wastes my gas. And second, whenever you have slow cars getting on the freeway, like diesels, they get on the freeway at like 10 miles an hour because the ramp isn't long enough. So if you're going to have those lights, make the ramps longer. Okay? Don't cut me off. Don't tailgate me. I drive pretty fast. Fast enough. You shouldn't tailgate me. And if you do, I'm going to drive slow. Really slow. Yeah, I'm that guy. Alright, so last weekend I posted a vlog on things that we're doing wrong in California, and I realized now that I'm actually doing something that I hate. I'm complaining about something without proposing a solution. So I have some things written down, so if you see me looking off screen, that's what I'm looking at. And those are my thoughts so that I don't get sidetracked, which is very easily done for me. So bear with me, and we're going to talk a little bit about how we can fix California. Now, I'm not running for governor or anything. I don't have enough money to, and I don't know. I kind of desire to, but that's a different direction. That's a different conversation. My Minions cup. Those guys are cute. All right, how to fix California. Earmarked legislation is a waste of everybody's money, and it is a waste of everybody's time. If I was governor of California, I would not sign anything that has earmarked legislation written in the margins. We don't do favors for people here in California for special interests, just so your district can look a little bit better. Your district can look a little bit better by you working harder. Get it? You get paid enough money. Work harder. I don't think our legislators and our representatives need to be getting paid the money that they get paid. I really don't. Riding in private jets and having drivers and all of those things. It's ridiculous. You don't need to be getting paid more than our service, our ladies and gentlemen that are serving in the military. Absolutely not. If I was governor of California, I would not take more than the highest paid general, with exceptions of like the federal government. We don't need that kind of money, but you need to look at that. You need to look at how much you're getting paid based on how much you're working. Don't get paid for a title. You need to work for it. And if, as a Californian, if we don't feel like you're working, you're out. Term limits. We should not have representatives for 20 years. And you guys know who I'm talking about. Okay? And if you don't, figure it out. Taxes. We have the highest taxes. One of the highest taxes in America. And that is just absurd. Why? Is it making us any better? No. We have a lot of poverty and homelessness. It's not making us any better to tax everybody. You're taxing businesses that are having to fire people. They're going under. That's not okay. Yeah, we need to tax businesses, have the regular taxes, but they don't need to be so high. Flat tax California. Flat tax. Let's talk about tuition. I mentioned this on my vlog last week. So tuition is pretty high, and that is absurd. I think education is one of the cornerstones in our lives, and everybody needs it. It does not need to be as expensive as it is. Our teachers need to get paid more for what they do in the high school level and lower. They're getting paid something like 2 cents, or not 2 cents, $2 and some odd cents per child in a classroom. All of my teachers that I had, I'm sorry, I was a jerk. I didn't know. I was young and naive. But you guys deserve more money. Teachers, if you think that the union has your back, you're wrong. If you look at your paycheck and compare it to the union president's paycheck, you'll figure out what I'm talking about. A way that we can make tuition cheaper is getting rid of the out-of-state tuition fees. California, the West Coast, we got Hollywood, we have Silicon Valley, we have Northern California, we have down here in Southern California, where it's beautiful. San Diego, we have plenty of places to thrive. We need to attract young minds to California, and having out-of-state tax or out-of-state tuition fees is not the way to go. It's very old rule, and it just needs to be done with. A lot of people are now going to school online because they don't want to have to pay. I think a lot of people learn best are whenever they're in classrooms and amongst their peers, and you feed off of each other, and that's good. So we need to make tuition cheaper, definitely cheaper. If you have a 3.8 or higher, I don't think you need to be paying high tuition fees while you're in college. As long as you keep your grades up and you keep progressing, you should be rewarded handsomely. Let's talk about prescriptions, veterans. So prescriptions can be made here in California if we remove all of the roadblocks that prescription and pharmaceutical companies have, so they can continue to do research and testing and find cures. We need to draw that into California. That would be very good for us. And then border and immigration. I know that's a very sensitive subject because of Donald Trump building the wall, blah, blah, blah. We need to strengthen our border, period. And if you tell me we don't need to strengthen our border, I will show you how many drugs come across California's border a day. And then you can tell me we don't need to strengthen our border. Okay. We have immigrants that are here illegally, and they are criminals. Most of them not just one-time offenders, multiple offenders, and we need to reform the system to make sure that stops happening. Whether it be through educating these guys while they're in prison, whatever it takes. We need to make sure that does not happen. We do not need to put innocent people's lives at risk. Okay. Also, immigration for children. And children and families. Very important. Sorry, I have something in my throat. I think we're good. For children and families is very important that we have a way for them to become legal faster. They shouldn't have to wait on a 5-year waiting list to become citizens. And I know that's more of a federal problem, but we can start the reform here in California. I think we need to pay more attention to the education whenever people get here. Just letting them come in and go to work is okay. It's good. That's good. That's a good start. But we need to start educating them. A lot of them have dreams. Obama signed the Dreamer Act or whatever, but all it was allowing people to come in to stay in the United States. It didn't set them up for the rest of their lives. We need to set them up for the rest of their lives. That's all I have for now. Again, this is onenationunder.info. Go to my blog, or you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. That's onenationunder.info. Thank you and have a good day.